Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about tourism. So first, look at these 6 tourist attractions. Would you like to visit them and why? Please choose 2 of these attractions you would like to visit. We're going to share during class, okay? Now, let's continue. Would you like to do space tourism? As you know, some people went to space recently to see if this is possible and how soon it can be. In my case, even though the idea of seeing space looks like it seems very cool, I would be too scared to go up because I'm terrified of heights. What about you? We're going to share during class. Now, we're going to listen to a conversation between these 2 friends, and we need to circle the topic for each person. Let's go ahead and listen.
Page 110, Lesson C. So, what you're saying is 1. Conversation strategy. Drawing conclusions. B. Listen. What does Wen think about going into space? How about Hai Fang?
I read this article that said people would be taking vacations in space within a couple of decades. Can you imagine going into space? It would be such a weird sensation.
Weird in what way? Isn't it just like being on a plane? Only higher up?
Yeah, but imagine being weightless and floating around.
Oh, you mean eating your lunch upside down? Yeah, that would be weird.
But it'd be fascinating, like the trip of a lifetime, a voyage into the unknown.
So, what you're saying is you could live out your Star Trek fantasy. Hmm, I think I'd prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
So I guess you won't be coming then, when I blast off into outer space?
I doubt it. You know, I don't even like roller coasters.
Okay, so Shane would like to go into space. Jeannie wouldn't like to go into space. Now, Jeannie and Shane think that being weightless would be weird. Okay, great. Now, look at the conversation again and see what the question I underlined is doing. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, great. So, if you notice here, when he's saying, yeah, but imagine being weightless and floating around. And Haifang responds, oh, you mean eating your lunch upside down? In this case, if you notice, she is drawing conclusions. So, let's find other 2 examples in the conversation when Wei or Haifang are drawing conclusions. Okay, you should have found. So, what you're saying is you could live out your Star Trek fantasy, and I guess you won't be coming then. Let's take a look at this. So, we can use expressions such as, you mean, you're saying that, what you're saying is, and I guess then, to draw a conclusion of something someone else is saying. For example, so what you're saying is you could live out your Star Trek fantasy, right? I just want to confirm that this is what you were expressing. Now, something important, guys. Be careful. This is not necessarily true, but it is your interpretation of what another person said. So, you want a confirmation, right? So, let's go ahead and practice. Let's go to workbook page 77, exercise A. Here, we need to circle the correct option to complete the conversations. For example, number 1. You know, whitewater rafting is not really my thing. Those rafts turn over all the time. What do you think would be the correct question to draw a conclusion? So you mean it's perfectly safe, or so you're saying that it's too dangerous? Well, because the person said that the rafts turn over all the time, the conclusion is that the rafts are too dangerous, right? Now pause the video and work on the other 3 conversations. Okay, guys, we're going to check in class. Now, Go to student book page 110, exercise D. Here we need to complete the rest of the conversation with the expressions to draw conclusions. For example, yeah, I just don't think going into space would be my thing. We could say, so what you're saying is you will find it too scary? Or you mean that you will find it too scary? Pause the video while you complete this. Okay, guys, we're going to check this during our class. I will see you then. Bye bye!